tremendous campaign back in the PBA 48 Season Commissioner's Cup. This tip-off is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Well, the pick and roll game of Tyler will be missed, and that's why you will need RJ to do that. On the other end for Terrafirma, Stephen Holt, I think, will be missed on both ends of the floor because of the impact that he has.
Differently here to play better moving forward, Coach Mark.
Well, they got surprised there by that quick trap, which Jamaica loves to do. But Terrafirma could not get the ball inside in that play.
If you can see, they're all still standing. They're not allowed to sit yet not until they get their switching defense still. From Phoenix, they're allowing no openings. Aldrich Ramos, one dribble, pull-up jumper, still nothing there. Terrafirma bleeding for points early. Tuffin takes the three-point shot and makes it. One thing that might affect a squad because of an injury, it was bothered there by the defense, the lengthy defense of Sean Manganti. Can they build a double-digit lead very early? Garcia wants it, and he will get it.
I mean, these are guys who can score.
Yeah. And create for themselves as Javi jumper finally falls as the Terrafirma bench give you a sigh of relief. They can all take their seats after that made basket.
You don't see that often. The first 2 points coming from a guy off the bench.
Yep. Quickly erased, though. So they will have to reset their offense right now. Javi on the drive. Great pass as Isaac converts down low. That's the midway mark now of our first quarter of action. We thank you for joining us on a PBA Rush and Pilipinas Live. Look at this one more time. It's a bench connection. Calvo to Sangalang. RJ will not rush it. He will wait for Perkins. Oh no, he will launch from deep, and it is money. Would have been nice to have someone like Kevin Ferrer, right, available for Terrafirma, but he's still nursing his way back to full health. Good cut. Will he finally get his first basket? He's struggling here. Splits a double team. Comes up with an air ball. K. Mark sends it back to Wami to beat the buzzer. Finally a basket for Chongson.
No real go-to scorer in this lineup.
Couple of fouls to give here for the Fuel Masters. Eric Camson will not allow them to take it.
Cause of concern here for Coach Jamaica Carino as they struggled in the last couple of minutes of the first quarter. Carino.
Yep, he can hit that shot definitely.
That's really his offense. That perimeter jumper, which he can also extend up to beyond the arc.
And as a result, it's only a 1-point game now, 19-18. RJ Hazul with a slight push-off.
But in New Zealand, he primarily played the wing position.
Perkins. Back to it. Goes to JJ Alejandro. Perkins has it now versus Carino. Side ball screen, JJ. Shovel pass to Muyang. Oh, and that's an N1 for Larry.
That shot, despite the contact. But this is really his game. Not really, despite his size, not really. And their offense got going once the first unit, specifically Perkins, checked back in to start the second.
But Alan Mina adds to the bench points of Terrafirma. Imagine getting off to a 4-1 start.
Yep. That's excellent for NLEX.
Meanwhile, talking about excellent, how about Javi Gomez de Leaño in this ball game?
And that's the objective of Terrafirma as well. They can win a third game here if they can pull off this victory. And Javi, what.
Thank you for that report. And the hard work definitely paying off for Javi. As Garcia goes on the drive. Stopped by Alolino. Javi leaking out. He's all alone. Layup is good. 9 points. Well, 10 points in the ball game now for him.
I love the fact that Javi mentioned Stephen Holt. So Stephen Holt making contributions in other facets for his team, being an inspiration as far as the work ethic is concerned.
Because we might call him a rookie, but he is no rookie.
He's very experienced. Played in Europe for a long time. Lineup works for Terrafirma. This is pretty much their starting lineup except for one change here. And let's see if they can continue to sustain this good game that they've had here in the second quarter.
Yep, only Alan Mina is the difference. It was Now, Perkins will go up one-on-one against Isaac Go. They're giving him the baseline. He took it, blocked from behind by Alolino. And that's what happens. They tried a quick play coming from the baseline, out of bounds action. But it was read well. Almost another turnover there. Perkins locates Tuffin. That's Alolino. Ooh, good escape. Jello, the one-hander won't work. Aldrich wins another possession and he bangs it home.
And he might be correct.
Jason Perkins drives against a slower defense of Isaac Go, exactly what you wanted.
Yep. That talent and skill coming from Jason Perkins.
He was already beaten after the first step. Matter of things like that, right?
For sure.
It felt natural to him. Referee not agreeing, saying it was a traveling violation.
Foul when he got the ball. That was his idea. Nice block once again coming from Kahilig. But he's a shot creator.
RJ Hazul, great creation, leads to a nice look for Larry Muyang down low. Really, they will have to share, you know, the responsibility left behind by the injured Tyler Teo. Jello Alolino steps into a three, that's good.
And RJ was retreating on the defensive end, giving too much space to Jello.
Richie cannot bank this home. Muyang is there to save the day.
Here's that last play. There's RJ trying to go under the screen. Left Jello wide open. This is a nice move. Familiar move coming from Richie Rivero.
Another Pinoy step attempt coming from Richie. Mocon against Javi. Now RJ Azul has it, asking for the screen from Perkins. RJ on the drive. Great angle with that push shot.
About a 5-second differential here between the game and shot clock. So Terrafirma cannot really take the last shot here.
Both teams are in penalty. Okay, Mark. Great pass from Alolino, because that is his role. He is the second unit now with someone like R.R. Garcia now starting. There's a lot of pressure on Mocon and RJ Azul to really give their second unit a lift. Larry Muyang, another player in double digits now with 10. So Javi Gomez de Leaño rewarded with a start here in the third quarter. And he is fouled for 2.
2 more free throws here for Javi Gomez de Leaño.
Going up now against Manganti is Isaac Go. He splits the double team and gets enough English going for some movement. Tuffin. That 2-man game. They swing it. Skip pass to R.R. Garcia, and he converts from deep.
R.R. is still a very good player in the league. The problem with him, at this stage of his career, you cannot ask him to play increased minutes. And that's why the presence of Tyler was very important for Phoenix.
Oh, what a move coming from Wami Chongson, asking for a foul. Referee's not agreeing, but at least he was able to secure that basket. You know, Phoenix is getting away with Sean Manganti not posting up the smaller Wami Chongson here. If a squad gets it going, that might be the difference in this ball game. Kenneth Tuffin completes that fast break attack. And Manganti uses the ball screen. He attacks. Has not yet scored in this ball game. RR continues to pour in the points here in the period.
5 straight points here for R.R. Garcia to give Phoenix this 5-point lead.
Oh, but he commits a foul against JP Calvo. That'll be an end one.
Here's Calvo. Let's see.
Couple of steps after. Calvo, emergency pass. Camson, 1 dribble. Pull-up jumper, good for 3. 1. Can he finally get a basket? Chu Daves gathers. Fadeaway J is good for 2. Yeah.
Because it gave Phoenix also a 2 for 1.
Yeah. Luis Sangalang off the spin to his strong side. It's all contact. Play. RJ Azul looking at his options. Richie will have to shoot. Block. Harap-harapan coming from Javi Gomez de Leaño. Here we go. JV. Finally a basket.
Good job by Jason Perkins to get that ball to that open walk-on, and finally, he makes his first 2 points.
Allen Mina receives off the handoff, passes it back to Sangalang. Great look coming from the two youngsters.
On Perkins, and that left Mocon open. This one is a two-man game, pick and roll between those two.
To guarantee a victory for Terrafirma.
R.R. Garcia back in the game as well. Nice pass to Daves, and R.R. has been fantastic all game long.
And relieving some of the pressure from the shoulders of Jason Perkins. 6 points in the ball game for Daves after missing the free throw. Mocon with the takeaway. Wami Chongson was not looking at that possible pass. Layup is good for R.R. Garcia. He's being hounded by the defense though. Halolino with 3 to work with. Jello on the run, pushes it forward and scores.
And that's the value of having somebody like Jello, because he can also create his own shot off the dribble.
So even without the help of Stephen Holt, they're doing very well. Matthew Days with a two-handed throwdown.
What about R.R. Garcia? As soon as he checked in
this was the play before. Garcia attracting the defense, and then Matthew Daves. Wami did not have the space to take the three. Tiong Son dribbles closer, overcooks it. Rebound goes to Perkins. Jason goes behind the back. Perkins, Garcia, touchdown. Leaves it for Mocon. JV to Perkins. 4 to shoot. Perkins settles for the outside shot, but Mocon chases down the loose ball. JV now posting up against Isaac. Trying to make a move. Goes to that familiar short fadeaway. It's good for 2. Mocon reserving all of it. Garcia picks up his dribble. Locates Mocon. Outside shot is good for Kenneth. I'm sorry, for JV Mocon rather. Alolino gets the switch. Alolino muscling his way inside, no good. Rebound for Javi, and he scores another set of second chance points.
And that's something Terrafirma can take advantage because of this smaller lineup coming from Phoenix. They need to crash the offensive boards.
R.R. Garcia attacks, extra pass, Perkins finishes. Not even getting touches, and that will result to another turnover against Terrafirma. Richie Rivero drives, layup, no good.
Terrafirma has really struggled on the offensive end.
Richie Rivero bothered by that late challenge coming from K. Mark Carreño. Luckily for him, Kenneth Tuffin was there to make sure that they will be able to extend this lead to 9 points, 84. As Wami, the pass did not connect clean. Oh, another steal here for JV Mocon. Mocon leaves it for Tuffin. Layup is good. As is the case often for Coach Jamaica rin. RR with a crossover. Layup is good. In the ball game right now. Look at this move once again. Crossover. And then the defense not. Calvo wanted to attack baseline. Nasara ng pinto ng depensa. That pass stolen. Third steal of JV Mocon here in the quarter as R.R. Garcia. They've just taken command of this fourth quarter. The turnover is continuing to hound Terrafirma. And how about JV Mocon? 8 points and 3 steals. All of those stats picked up in the fourth
quarter.
PBA returns to Rizal Memorial Coliseum.
Wow. Been a long time.
Javi comes up with a 3-point shot, but with only a minute and change left, it will not be enough to power a comeback as the offense just dried up for the Terrafirma Dyip here in the fourth quarter.
And Coach Jamaica going now to fielding in some bench players in Lalata and Verano.
Jason Perkins will score again. Tight pass connected by Richie Rivero. No Javi, one of the few bright spots for Terrafirma as Rafi Verano takes the ball away from him. Could prove to be important. But Jason Perkins deciding not to take a shot anymore. That will be the end of this ball game. Phoenix